Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, 2 seconds. People have asked why I've been covering XRP a lot these last couple of days, last couple of weeks, and so. And it's because when I first started talking about XRP, I think it was 2021 when I had the Plan B videos, when I talked about the economy going south and certain things you should have. I said for the average guy, having, some gold, some silver, cash, at least $500 to $1,000 worth of crypto. Around that time frame, I explained the value of Bitcoin, where it was going to go, and it's going to go higher because back then, that's before they started talking about Bitcoin ETFs, which they're going to use to. When they stuff those ETFs with full of Bitcoin, they're going to take them off the exchange. They're going to pump up the price on it. So that's what's going to happen with that. As far as Ethereum, I said Ethereum is going to go up as well because obviously it's the secondary place of smart contracts, and that's Wall Street's coin. So they're going to bump that up. And then looking around other coins, I came across XRP and I did a deep dive on it. And then when I saw how it was designed, the cross-border settlement, everything, I was like, wait a minute. This is not a regular coin. See, because Bitcoin was designed to be a transfer of money people to people. Kind of like, very simple crypto, people to people sending money, whatever. Then it continued to grow, and then Wall Street got into it, and yada, yada, yada. And then we know what happened during the lockdowns. It went up higher because that's how the facilitation of movement of money was being done around the world. And it was off books. And Ethereum climbed up because the process of the NFT world bubbled it up. But XRP, I kept looking at it and I was like, okay, this has actual fucking clients. Like, this has a business model. This is a solution. And then I started to realize, like, oh my God, this is the Bitcoin for the banks. Like, Bitcoin was for people to people. Like, this is Bitcoin for the banks. This is faster, it's cheaper. I'm having these conversations with myself, and I'm looking at this. Then started exploring more into it, and then like, wait a minute, they're working with the banks? Wait a minute. The banks are advising them? There's partnerships? Then they continue. And I was like, woo, sweet baby Jesus. I know what this is. And I got in heavy into it, and I started talking about it because I find it fascinating, and because I believe that it's going to make people a lot of money very fast when it switches over. I know a lot of people don't understand that in the capacity of how is it going to make the money? Simple, because right now all the banks are implementing this technology, and when they go live, even if we get let's just put it this way, shavings off of the daily global money transfer, the price of that coin is going to shoot up. It's not going to do what people think. Oh, it's going to go to $3 and then $7 and then $12. It's not going to do that because remember what I just said. XRP is Bitcoin for the banks. It's going to be something that it is a method of moving money between banks. In order to keep that liquidity, the price has to be high. So I say that all the time, but I'm going to put it from a different person's perspective. So just listen to this, and you'll understand. Maybe you'll understand, maybe you won't, whatever. But I just put it out there. It's my video blog.
It'll go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds.
Okay. So it'll go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. Okay. And that's what, off like one trade or one day or?
Yeah, that it'll shoot up. The same thing that Rachel Lee was saying, that it's not, they don't need $2, $3, $5. They don't want 700 new billionaires. They want the elite to get their ducks in a row. They want the banks to get their network, get on the Ripple software, get the solution in-house, make sure the network's tied in. More than likely, do a deal with Swift to revamp their system over time, but start using it in like hopefully we do pick up, 10% of that volume in a hurry. But I think Rachel Lee and Shane Ellis are both right, and that it's just going to pop, and they're going to make an announcement, and game over. If you're not in, it's like trying to buy an Apple stock now. You buy an Apple stock, and you're going to sit around for 7 years hoping it moves $50.
Wow.
It's a slow to China. The idea of buying something for cents, literally cents, and seeing it move to $1,000, that's a once in a lifetime, and we're in that once in a lifetime.
So understand, I put this out there for people to know so people can have the money opportunity. Whether you're in it or not, it is not going to change the value of XRP for me. The banks are going to do this. Retail cannot buy XRP in order to pump it up. It doesn't work that way. I share this with you because I want you to be rich. I already got my coins. I already got an entire bag full of them. So when this thing does pop, because remember, they don't need to gradually do this. This is not a retail thing. This is not for me and you. We just happen to be fortunate enough to be able to have bought into it. This is like many years ago. I knew a family that they bought some land around the Jackson Hole, Wyoming area. This is a lot of years ago. This was about the 90s. They were up in Silicon Valley with me. They wanted to get out of California. They made a lot of money. They weren't rich, but they made a lot of money. And they bought property there, and they were happy. They moved. Well, that property later on became the most expensive county in America because all the billionaires were moving there. Their land value, because they bought a lot of land, their land value just went bizarro overnight. This is that type of stuff. It's never going to come back again. The reason why I say this is pointless to keep this channel after this is because if you're not listening to me now on the opportunity what this is now, and there's nothing I can do or help you with after this pops. There'll be other coins, but they will not be coins that will have kind of like a agreed upon set price between banks, that kind of a pop. You'll have a rise, yes, HBAR is going to rise up. It definitely has its usage, especially in supply chain management. It's an incredible technology. I think there's a lot to come from it in the future. It'll have a pop, XDC, massive pop. But it ain't gonna be XRP. Anyway, hope that helps. Just how it is. Many years ago, I had a guy tell me, "You still into that bit no coin?" I wonder how that asshole feels today.